Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft and I'm back to cast another 2v2, and this game will be on Arid Waste, and it will be between Julyzerg, the red Zerg, Flash, the blue Terran, and their opponents will be ProTech, the purple Protoss, and his teammate will be Levels, the teal Zerg. So I want to say, first of all, that Julyzerg and Flash are actually Drewbie and Mindset. So Mindset is also known as Julyzerg, or I should have said that the other way around, and Flash is also known as Drewbie, part of the Root Gaming clan. And Mindset is actually now called One Mindset, and I don't know if One is a clan that I haven't heard of yet, or actually I think I've seen some other people with One in front of that, or if that's just a cool way of like saying I have one mindset, and that is to beat your ass at StarCraft. But anyway, he is going for a fast spawning pool here, and there is some trash talking going on as pretty standard between these two teams, so I'll have to review that later. As ProTech, interestingly enough, will be on Protoss this game, his least played race, least cast by me race, I should say, and so a role reversal, a bit of a role reversal here, because I've seen Levels on Protoss quite a bit, but I'm not sure if I've seen him on Zerg yet. So, and his spawning pool way behind Julyzerg's spawning pool, who is Mindset. And forgive me if I start calling them Flash and Julyzerg or Drewbie and Mindset. You guys are just gonna have to deal, because I'm glancing at the chat and this is just bad. So yeah, if you don't like dirty language, don't read the chat, and if you do, read the chat. So Julyzerg is sending out his 6 fast Zerglings, and Levels spawning pool just now finishing, and he is going to be getting out he's not getting out any Zerglings. He's getting a spine crawler out and more drones. So this could be interesting, as this scouting drone could get picked off here with some decent micro legend. Or Levels is, I'm all over the place here. Levels is gonna keep this drone alive as long as he can, and maybe should think about even just running that drone down here to try and draw the Zerglings away, as Drewbie is now going to be throwing down a supply depot and a bunker to wall in Levels into his base. The Roach Warren is coming down. As soon as he saw the bunkers going down on the bottom, Levels throws down the Roach Warren. So that is a smart play. But really what he needs are some Zerglings right now. And he can harass this area right now with Zerglings if he wanted, and force Julyzerg to keep his Zerglings over there until those bunkers go up. But it looks like he's going to tech straight for roach. He's got a spine crawler. He's going to tech straight for roaches, and he's going to start expanding the creep to make sure that Flash doesn't start bunkering up on him. Drewbie doesn't start bunkering up on him. This is weird how they have like 2 accounts and stuff. And oh, the speed is kicked in for Mindset, but a nice wall off right here from ProTech is going to prevent any sort of Zergling run by. He does have a sentry here to trap some of these Zerglings if he wants, but probably a wise play to save that energy in case there's a bigger push. At the same time though, Mindset has split up his Zerglings and is starting to work on these backdoor rocks. So ProTech is going to be forced to put at least 1 stalker over here to start to deal with that. At the same time, I want to check down here and make sure nothing's going on. Levels has got 4 roaches out, and looks like he sent them down just to see what the dill was down here. And dill would be short for Dillio, which is actually long for deal. And pylons coming down from ProTech. He's actually going to think about walling all this off completely. And now the Zerglings are going to retreat from there. So will he cancel those pylons? Possibly. He kind of needs those anyway for more units, so maybe he'll just let those go ahead and finish. Yeah, he's going to completely wall that off with pylons. Interesting. That's not something you see too often. And ProTech is now going to push out. At the same time, Levels has moved his spine crawler up to the high ground here and it's going to go ahead and take out this bunker before it can be salvaged. So losing 100 minerals, 100 potential minerals there, as those of you who did not know like me, and I'll say it later because the Zergling's getting a pretty good surrounding here. ProTech trying to do all he can to use force fields to protect these units, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, as there's so many Zerglings and the Reapers even getting in on this action from Drewbie. And there goes the last Stalker. There are a bunch of roaches out here on the field, but the roaches are very slow, and the Reapers are going to be able to come in to the Zerg base now and start to harass. But nicely done here from Levels. He does have Zerglings ready to defend that area. At the same time, though, ProTech is going to be in a lot of trouble as soon as these Reapers come up here. And nothing going on down here. I just want to make sure. And oh, Drewbie has a bunch of Marauders rallying out here. So once those Marauders decide to push out, that could be game. But these Reapers, yeah, it looks like ProTech really quick with the probes there. And here we go, battle going on in the middle of the map as Levels is trying to keep them in this game. And oh, those Marauders are just going to spell disaster for these roaches and these Stalkers, as ProTech is quickly warping in 4 Zealots to try and help deal with these Marauders. As even though Zealots can be easily kited by Marauders, what you want to do, in my experience at least, and I am no expert again, but in my experience at least, what you want to do as a Protoss when you are faced with fighting Marauders in the early game, and you don't have a robotics to try and get immortals or anything like that, you want to try and get a healthy mix of Zealots and Stalkers and or Sentries, because the Marauders will be forced to kite backwards, to kite the Zealots backwards, and you can usually get some free shots with your Stalkers in the back. But these Marauders are all just chilling up here on the watchtower. They're like, dude, we are so beefy, we don't even care. We're not even worried about either of these armies, because we'll just stim up and just decimate everything. Because here we go. Is the sim going to go up? There is the sim, and a lot of damage being done. A nice surround though right now from Levels on the Marauders. The Marauders are going to be able to get back though. They are falling back. The Zealots doing quite a bit of damage to the Zerglings here, but it looks like this Marauder ball is just going to power its way forward and just mow them over. And a little bit of rage coming from ProTech there, as he is talking about how crappy Protoss is. So it looks like that is usually game when ProTech rages and leaves. So Levels, I'm just waiting for him to do the same. And so I actually have another game between these two teams, so I'm going to go ahead and cast that game right now, so stay tuned. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.